2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Zabel. His guys a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys making a long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Here's Graham Gano to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
At the 27-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is Ingram working the left side. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing it again here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
He connects downfield. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out is going to carry on.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Pass play on 1st and 10. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They're going play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
He'll try to do it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. They'll be led out by the promising young rookie quarterback from Nebraska.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Throwing now off the play action. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Go play action on first down. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 11.
Still sticking with the passing game. By Theo Johnson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ryan. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
16 more yards. And the Giants first down.
They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Harvey now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos and their running back about to get back to work. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They give it to him again. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4.
I'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
On the play. Second and 10.
Another carry for him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
They Pocket violence is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Tyrone Tracy now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game play. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too. These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
It's a design run. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Shotgun now on third down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. And they're going for this. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. He gets him 7 yards, and that brings an end to our first quarter. 1 quarter away so far. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
3rd down from the gun. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos.
Back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Looking in the air here. Finds Mims. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Looking out from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Now here comes the New York offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing it on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
6 yards to go.
To the air on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Denver set to take the field on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Options are open here. It's second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Plowing up the middle. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Into traffic, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and
3rd and long for him here. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Giants offense all set to get started. First and 10 now from the 46. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he has this down to the 34. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one does not go far.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Takes the
7.
second down snap.
Broncos 31.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They're going play action. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll work against the blitz. And he sails that one over the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
You know, ready to send this away. Harvey now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. To the air now on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
And the Broncos first down.
Working on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Second and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing it again here. Finds Sutton over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They'll come up on first and 10. They are throwing it again. Too far out of the back of the end zone. It goes incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. He's going to throw it again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the Texans. And this is the Texans wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Texans win their second straight as they get the victory here. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Christian McCaffrey. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The 49ers improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Washington Commanders.
Here's Lund, set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the run here from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Line up the design keeper. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
The left side finds Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. He dodged the tackle. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Broncos offense all set to go. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll run here on 1st down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw. Looking over the middle, finds Ingram. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? But more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough.
And down it goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
They'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punting unit out now. And he's been one of the players of this game. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Option design here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Broncos 6.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And the goal for this drive, Brock, moving past the way their last one ended. Start chaining some positive plays together. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. To the air following that pick six. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
7 yards. And the Broncos
Running it now out of the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Second down pass play coming. Gets him on the in route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Broncos first down.
He's going to throw this one. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. For another first and 10.
Yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Right up the gut. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's full with a nice pickup. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he stopped, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a first and goal.
That's another Broncos first down.
Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
They've got a screen to the running back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
17. Broncos 14.
It's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s. That slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
They'll throw it here on 1st. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, play action. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's a design run. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. They've got 1st down here from the 36. He's dropping back to throw. He's still going at the 30. Gets this to Johnson. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The give here on 2nd. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants making a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. That play straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll go play action on first down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 31-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? This finds Franklin. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
It's nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They'll throw to begin this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a mic would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the long back on the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw now. Outright and Ingram makes the grab. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 33-yard line.
Option give here. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Olsen on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Pass play now. Looking slant route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by 7. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here he is to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A gain of 9 yards.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
1st down.
Setting up to pass. Left side now caught by Sutton. And they get this down to the 28. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
They'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 9.
Sending him on the dive. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Another carry for him. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. A big decision coming up for him now. On for the PAT and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off Brandon Jones.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
First down now, ball at the 33. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Giants using their first timeout. Back to the well again. They give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York.
A gain of 11.
They give it to him again. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming off. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
And if you hear that celebration, Kate, over there on the sidelines, it's those defenders celebrating once again. It was their work, their turnover they forced that gave them the chance to send that kicker out and go win this game.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the kick quickly. He's going to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.